Huta Wabende Steelworks. The long history of Huta Wabende Steelworks dates back to the year 1848. Nowadays, the plant is one of the leading manufacturers of hot-rolled sections, roof support systems for branch-offs, and crossing of roadway excavations, as well as mining accessories. The steelworks also offers a wide range of profiled sections for the building industry and provides cutting services for coiled sheets. The main manufacturing unit is the rolling mill shop, with two manufacturing divisions: the merchant mill of V-shaped sections for the mining industry and structural section bars for the building industry, as well as the bending plant of mining arches that is meant to bend V-shaped sections into arches of the Wabende type for mining roadway supports, branch-offs and crossings of roadway excavations. The sections are rolled on the D650 rolling mill, and the rolled strips, with their lengths ranging from 30 to 50 meters, are then cut with saws into long bars with commercial length, or a length being a multiple of the actual lengths of individual arches, that is, frame components of the roof support system. The length of the arches corresponds to the frame sizes and is specified, together with the amount of the required lot, in the production orders submitted by the Division of Arch Bending. Most of the rolled sections are saw-cut to long bars, which are then cooled down on the chain-type cooling bed and forwarded directly to the shearer, which cuts the long bars to so-called cut-to-length segments, with their lengths corresponding to specific components of roadway roof support systems. The profiled sections are delivered from the rolling mill division as long bars to the Division of Arch Bending via a dedicated technological path. The cut-to-length material is then forwarded to feeding rolling tables, leading to bending machines. The components to be bent, placed on feeding rolling tables, are conveyed on a motorized rolling table to the bending machine. Upon passing through the bending plant, the bent and bundled components are conveyed to the storage area of final products. The decision to target the production mix of the steelwork on the needs of the mining sector and to embark on the erection of the yoke shop was one of the key milestones for further development of the steelwork in Gliwice. The next production unit that was commissioned right after the yoke plant was the clamp plant. The yoke and clamp plants are housed in two modern shops. One of them is for manufacturing purposes, whilst the second one is for manufacturing and storage. Nowadays, the yoke and clamp shop manufactures two yoked clamps of the SD type, bow clamps, friction props, and other accessories for the mining industry. The main technological processes that are employed in the production activities of the shop include hot and cold stamping, metal forming, and other press work, as well as welding, drilling, and assembling of final products. All of these processes are run on advanced machines, such as mechanical and hydraulic presses, inductive heaters, welders, and machining tools. Each year, the shop is capable of making as much as 15,000 tons of various products. Yokes and clamps are manufactured according to applicable standards and made of materials that possess all necessary certificates. The shop of cold bent sections is the most recent investment project of the Huta Wabende Steelworks, undertaken to provide a second sturdy foundation for future prospects. As a result, the company was able to significantly extend its production mix and conquer new markets for sales, since the output of the company was no longer addressed solely to the mining industry. The shop of cold bent section bars has two production lines. The line for longitudinal cutting of coiled steel sheets is meant to slit hot rolled and then coiled products into strips of steel that are then used to produce cold bent square tubes or other hollow sections with seams. Modern production line machinery for longitudinal cutting commissioned at the plant features high reliability and strength. They offer unsurpassed performance with minimum maintenance inspections and operation lifetime of the units that may reach as much as 20 years. High quality of equipment is the result of long-term investigations and experience acquired in the branch. The line equipment is furnished with all possible safety systems that are in compliance with standards effective in the European Union. The maximum annual productivity of the cutting plant is 100,000 tons of steel with one working shift per day. The roll forming line of the square tubes recently purchased is a modern line of the FCF type, capable of making hollow products with square or rectangular cross-sections. The most advanced multi-stand Turk head rolls for the production of square tubes are really sophisticated machines with a high degree of mechanization and automation. The maximum annual productivity of the square tube plant is 50,000 tons with one working shift per day. The Huta Wabende Steelworks is a modern plant with long traditions, focused on continuous investment and permanent development, facing new challenges and bright prospects, offering steel products of top quality.